Hi, today is Wednesday, March the 30th. I'm hoping by now you've had a chance to print out and look over the assignment sheet for the R2 outline. It's not a complicated assignment. In fact, it's probably simpler than you are thinking, but the rules are pretty clear, and I just want to make sure that you understand exactly what I'm looking for before you turn in before Thursday, April the 14th. All right, what you did on the rough draft was you picked a topic and then you generated lots of ideas, lots and lots of ideas, mass quantities of ideas. So you've got a good start on the assignment. Now what you need to do is you want to start conducting some formal research, some scholarly academic research to find out if your ideas can be supported by the research. Chances are they can. You just need to find the sources that support your ideas. Some of them can't, and in that case, you just need to drop or modify those. So anyway, as you're looking at the first page of this assignment sheet, you'll notice that it's asking you to write an outline, and it gives you a sample of the outline on page 2, and all I'm looking for, literally, is 2 sheets of paper, 2 pages, and the first one should look almost exactly just like that. Okay? You're going to have your heading at the top of the page. You're going to have your title. You're going to have the word thesis, which is underlined, and a colon, and then you're going to write your sentence. Please make sure your thesis sentence is a simple sentence. You don't want a compound, complex sentence because those are going to have more than one idea. You want one simple, straightforward sentence that mentions the subject and then makes a point about it. In the sample provided, it says higher education has been composed of many firsts. So the point is higher education, and the point that's being made is there are a lot of first things or first starts about higher education. Then the first topic sentence, the first body paragraph, is going to talk all about Harvard, which was the first college in America. The second one's going to talk all about Dartmouth, the first private college. The third body paragraph, all about Joliet Junior College and its evolution to become the first community college. Then University of William and Mary, the first law school, and then the first university. Notice that the topic sentences also are very short and direct, very simple sentences, and convey one idea. But also notice the use of the word first. What that does is it provides redundancy. It provides emphasis. It's repeating the main idea. Higher education has many first. Harvard's the first college, Dartmouth's the first private college. It helps the reader to follow. Not only does that repetition of the main idea help the reader to follow, it also helps you as the writer to stay on track. So I encourage you, as you're doing your outline, to consider something similar to that. Okay, so that's half your grade right there. That's 25 of the 50 points. Just do you turn in something, does your first page look physically like this? The correct font, the correct sizing, the correct spacing, does it look like this? All right. Now the second page is a little more complicated. Yes, it also has to follow precise formatting as outlined by MLA formatting guides. But on this one, I'm looking for a minimum of 5 sources, at least 5 sources, maximum of 8, which meet those 4 criteria according to that PowerPoint I posted on Monday. Each one of the sources that you use has to meet the criteria of timeliness, of depth, of authority, and of citation. So review the PowerPoint, look and see what each one of those means, and then make sure that yours does that. There's a very easy way to do it. If you'll use Google Scholar or RefSeek or Microsoft Academic, if you'll use any scholarly research engine, it will help you find good sources which meet our criteria. This is nothing new or nothing unique to our course. Colleges and universities have been doing this type of research for hundreds of years. All I'm asking you to do is apply more scholarly, more academic criteria to your research. Make sure your sources are credible, believable, they have authority, they're not out of date, they have enough depth to support the point you're trying to make, and that they either cite other sources or other sources have cited them. Okay? Then as you're doing this, you're going to be revising your initial rough draft. Your first rough draft is not going to be your final rough draft. You should be evolving it, changing it, updating it, making sure that your next draft fits the ideas that you found through your research. Okay, you'll probably go through several drafts, and that's great, that's good. You don't have to save a separate copy, you don't have to print out a separate copy. Just realize that as you're going through your rough draft and you're changing it, whether you're moving paragraphs around or whether you're sliding sentences, whether you're changing wording, any sort of revision is good. Okay? I would encourage you to be sure to consider unity. That is, does each paragraph develop just one main idea? Does each body paragraph support the thesis? And of course, does the thesis clearly meet one of the assigned topics on the first assignment sheet? Okay, as you work through that, don't forget, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm happy to help. Just email me, jfly@southplains.college.edu. I look forward to hearing from you soon.